Okay, let's solve this word problem. Alan drives an average of 100 miles each week. His car can travel an average of 25 miles per gallon of gasoline. Alan would like to reduce his weekly expenditure on gasoline by $5. Assuming gasoline costs $4 per gallon, which equation can Alan use to determine how many fewer average miles he should drive each week? Okay, so if we look at these answer choices, we can see that some of them are equaling 95 and some are equal to 5. Now we're looking for the number of miles that represent what he wants to decrease by because we're looking for how many fewer miles should he drive in order to save that $5. And so that should be equal to 5 because we're representing how much savings he wants, how many miles to get that savings. So we can get rid of answer choices A and C, and then we're left with B and D. And so sometimes this is difficult to figure out which one you want to do. But we are trying to figure out how many miles he's going to drive to save that much money. Now, we know that he does 25 miles for 1 gallon. Now, if you multiply that by however many miles he drives, right? So he's going to drive in miles. If you think about it, the units you're going to end up with would be miles. Let me see. Da, da, da. Wait, it's 20. Let me double check. It's 25 miles per gallon and then $4 per gallon. I'm so sorry. I put the wrong thing on the bottom. Let me fix that real quick. It's $4. Okay. So then what the units we would be left with would be miles squared per dollar. And that's not really what we want. What we want when we're done with this is we want to have $5 on the right side of this equation. So if you think about answer choice D, if you say it costs $4 per 25 miles, then if you multiply by M miles, you're going to end up canceling the unit of miles, and whatever you get 4 times M is going to represent dollars, right? That's going to be in the unit of dollars. And so sometimes the units can help you figure out which way to go with a word problem. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes there's a density problem on the test, and you can use the units to kind of help you know how to solve that. So just don't, sometimes those units can be helpful. So keep that in mind. This one will end up being answer choice D because you need to figure out the cost per mile so that you can multiply by the miles. You're not looking for miles per dollars, right? And so just getting that in the right order will get you to the correct answer choice for this one.